Hey, what's up guys, J.A.Hernandez of Tech Review here. This is my first console review on my new series, Legendary Consoles. Now the PS4 has a very nice design. You get your power buttons at the front, your USB ports at the front, and as well as your HDMI and Ethernet, etc. ports at the back. One thing I don't like about the PS4 is that this console does get hot really easily, and that makes the fans turn on, which makes it really loud. With an 8-core AMD Jaguar processor, built-in Radeon graphics, and 8GB of DDR5 RAM, the PS4 is a pretty powerful device, yet don't expect to be running 4K games on this device. Now let's talk about one of the most important parts of this console, the controller. Now the DualShock 4 is one of the most unique controllers I have ever used. Now it is a big upgrade from the previous controller, the DualShock 3, adding in a touchpad, which I find myself using often, and the share controller, which is something that would be useful if you're a gaming YouTuber. One thing I would change about this controller is the thumbstick placement. I would change the thumbstick to where the D-pad is, as that does make this controller have a more comfortable feel. Now I'll have to admit that the DualShock 4 is a pretty amazing controller. Now one thing that I do find is that the PlayStation's OS does run fairly well. Some glitches will be found, though these can be fixed through later patches, as some of the glitches that I've found have already been fixed. Now let's get to the sweet stuff, the gameplay performance. Now games like Mortal Kombat X can be run at a solid 60 FPS and a 1080p resolution. This is pretty much the sweet spot where you want to play when you're gaming. Now taking a look at GTA 5 on the PS4, you run at 30 FPS with a 1080p resolution. This is more of an example of a game that runs graphics over performance. Although for GTA 5, I would rather get the PC version, as it does let you get mods as well as run the game at over 60 FPS, and you have a good computer at even 4K resolution. 4K. Now the PlayStation Store gives you access to movies, games, and much more, and if you have PlayStation Plus, which lets you go online, you get discounts and even free games, and things like PlayStation Now lets you play games from PS3, which is pretty dope. Now, since the PlayStation Now lets you stream games from the previous generation consoles, I would have much more preferred the PS4 being fully backwards compatible, meaning you will be able to play PlayStation 3 games on your PS4 without having PlayStation Now. Now the PS4 also gives you access to apps like YouTube, Netflix, and much more, so you can watch them DTR videos on YouTube on your TV and much more. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to drop down a like. I'd really appreciate it. Click that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. If you have any questions or any things that you didn't like about this video, or any things that you did like, please comment down below in the section, as I will read those comments and reply to you. Anyways guys, peace.